Hello, Chucky Poo. Just good morning. Good morning, everybody. Hi, Chuck. Hello, good morning. Good morning, Heidi. Hi, Marie. Hi, Michelle. Chuck, don't spill your water, baby boy. You big baby boy. Yay, cows. Yep, I got up. I slept in today. Woohoo! And I missed 7-Eleven, so I watched some replay, and then I got up to feed the animals and said, oh, the cows are here. I have to share. The cows are up. Hi, Chuck. Chucky Poo. You guys, he's so huge. Just can't even, describe how big he is. Hey, Chuck. Kisses? Thank you. Thank you, Chuck. Yeah. There we go. I'll zoom in on those two over there. Oh, my goodness sakes. Aren't they the cutest? I would love to get closer to them. And actually, Uno, the brown one, has given me kisses before. Let me shut my wife. I'm not sure which one. Anyway. But it's so cute because then sometimes it seems like Chuck gets jealous and he kind of intimidates Uno a little, and so Uno will back off. And then I stop getting my kisses. Yeah, Chuck is a ham. And I would love to snuggle Cinco, but I don't know if because of his vision, he gets a little like a scaredy cow. Hi, Melody. Oh, I'm sorry you're still in the hospital. Hopefully you can kind of, I don't know, virtually smell the grass. Yay, you got your notification. Yeah, they're such good buddies. Okay, I'm going to try to shut the Wi-Fi off. So hopefully I just have my my data signal. And you guys can see them. That is so cute. They are so cute. Oh yeah, Uno's a full-on big bull, whatever they call him. He doesn't have horns, but he's still I'll say it in my non-farmer vocabulary. He's a big boy cow, a grown man cow. And then the big Chuck, you're my man, aren't you? The big boy. You hear him? Good boy. Yes. You're such a good boy right now. You're being such a good boy. No swinging of the head near my hand, please. I'm real consistent. If he does that head swing thing, I stop. I pull my hand back. Because I can be naive, but hopefully I'm not being a fool around such a large animal that needs to be respected. Hi, Chuck. Yeah, more Farmally. Goes. An eye stroke. Oh my goodness sakes. Absolutely. So, Annette and Melody, will you please messenger Hope Ministries with your prayer requests? I have way too much detail that I have to remember for my job these days. We're in the heat of the final documentation, and it's sometimes I feel like my brain is turning into a table that's loaded with stuff, and if you put something on it, something's going to fall off the back end, and I do not want your prayer requests to fall off the back end. That would be awful. And now that I've said that, I'll probably remember these two. But just because it's not Sunday doesn't mean you can't private messenger Hope Ministries. We'll gladly pray any time of the week. It may not be until Mark gets off work. Oh, what does he see? But it would be our honor to lift you up in prayer. Look at that big guy. See, you guys have to, long before I ever came to Steinmetz Family Farm, I just loved those big cow eyes. They're just so expressive and sweet. Hi. Now, he just got his fly treatment day before yesterday. So it's Thursday morning. He got it Tuesday morning just before lunch. So it hasn't even been 48 hours. And he got the insecticide Pew Pew. Hey. Hi, Chucky. Chucky, no. Your horns and my arthritic fingers do not go together. Yes, but thank you. Thank you for being so affectionate. Yes, thank you. All right. Oh, well, I think Uno might be about 3 feet closer than he was just a moment ago. Yes. No. One of the things that we're Justin and I are playing good cop, bad cop. And since I have a growing relationship with the cows, and that's important, because let's face it, 2 wires is not going to keep a cow back that is frustrated or angry or getting a little more on the wild side. So I'm not doing any fly treatment or anything like that, so that they can continue to see me as the good cop. The one that just comes and give lovies. Yes, we just come and give lovies. And I know, it's August 1st, and I'm still wearing Christmas pajamas. This is as wonderful of a year as this has been, and I'm so grateful. It's also been a very difficult year, so I'm giving myself some slack. And I don't know, I may just have Christmas for the rest of, the year, basically. All right, so here's the jungle. Welcome to the jungle again. And we had some huge vegetables, and ended up taking like zucchini that were like that big around, like 4.5 inches in diameter or something, and cut them up like little steaks and grilled them last night, and they were really good. But weeks ago, I showed you those 3 tomatoes, and they are still growing. Now, these were supposed to be the big, let me see if I can show you the tag. You got to remember, I haven't grown anything since I was a child. That's what they're supposed to be, big beef tomatoes. Exactly, they're still PJs. Now, normally I do save mine for the holiday season, but not this year. let's see. I put my finger by there. You can see how big they already are. Like maybe 2.5 inches, 3 inches across. So I guess they're going to get really big. I know, yeah, snakes. Well, if I see a snake, hopefully I see him before he sees me. And if I see one, be forewarned, you will hear probably a screech, and then see a blur. But these are the little cherry tomatoes that came back from last year, just from seeds that had fallen in the ground. And I mean, look at this. It's literally a tomato jungle. The vines have grown down and up and over that way. Oh, I see a little guy that went on the ground. So it looks like we're going to have a lot of cherry tomatoes, which is fine by me. They're very yummy. There, look. Seriously, it looks more like grapes on a vine. There's so many clusters of them. It's very cool. And then I feel bad. I may have to transplant this. That's my rosemary plant. And they like full sun, my understanding. However, my basil and tomato, look at this. This is the basil. It is absolutely turned into a tree and it's flowering. So, yes, oh my gosh, yes, caprese salad. Oh, and I'm such a dork. When I used to work in Santa Monica, there was this little French bakery, and I would go over and I would get a salad niçoise. Oh, I loved it. Absolutely loved it. Yeah, I thought about even not with the zucchini because they're so big, and obviously I could bake, but then again, I have about a 2 by 2 foot space to cook on, and it does take some of the joy out of baking when you don't have the right tools to do it. So this rosemary, though, I'm thinking I may put it in a raised pot just so it can get out of the shadows. Rosemary. I should do that, and maybe I could give Mary a rosemary when Rosemary gives birth. I should do that. Okay, I doubt she's watching, so shh. I'll do that. Cut the flowers off the basil? Oh, good. I didn't know if I was supposed to do that. Now, will those turn to seed? Because I saw a really cool idea. Someone said you can take like those little Tic Tac containers, clean them out, dry out, let them dry, and then you can put the seeds from your current season in those and then use them the following season. And I thought, okay, I'm a container nerd, meaning I like little boxes and little bags and baskets and boxes in boxes and little bento boxes. I love containers, big ones, little ones. When you get like the perfect container for a particular, for a certain item. And so, so seriously, when I move, probably 20% of my stuff is containers of one form or another. Yes, the flowers turn to seed. So, Chris-Ann, do they need to stay on the plant to turn to seed? So do I need to leave like some of these on in order for them to turn to seed? Yeah. See, I'm not a novice, but I am a novice. And this whole like having things grow like this in Pennsylvania is so amazing. So anyway, so that's been what I haven't known what to do because the basil's flowering and the cilantro is flowering and the flowering part's almost taking over. I have very few of those like proper cilantro leaves. So, and also I didn't know if these are, this is all this stuff I have to look up. I did keep like I have all the original packages, so I'm sure maybe it says what some of this is on here. Well, let's see, that's a recipe for fresh guacamole, but it doesn't say edible garden, organic living herbs. Huh. These days, isn't it getting harder to trust what that means? And I'm not some big, like, you know, I've always been just more middle of the road on that kind of thing. But there's so much garbage information out there. It's hard to know what to believe about stuff, for sure. Okay, so this says nothing about how to, like, take care or make them last longer. Cut them off so plant will continue on. Oh, okay, go ahead and cut this stuff off. Well, I can do that. Oh, yeah, you're right. The cilantro seed is coriander. I think I've heard that. Yeah. All right, well, let's go see the ducky ducks. We, our little Claudette, when Justin was by taking care of the cows, he also showed Mark and I how to change out her belt. And so now it's mowed again. You guys, this used to be the river, the stream, and now it's a huge hedge that runs from the old well all the way here. You should keep flowers picked off, then at the end of the season oh, okay. Then that's what we'll do. Yep. And you can barely see it, but this is where those boards are that we would walk over the stream in. It's really bizarre watching the farm evolve without us even actively doing things. Oh, the basil. Okay. Thanks, Tammy. And there's the messy pool. This is where the pigs used to be. I've pushed that fence back, and so I mowed that. Now, it doesn't seem like much, but it is to me. Yeah. And then even down here. So this is the area that it gets swampy, but our little stream of water was so faint for a couple weeks that all this had dried up, and the duck water got low, and the fish pond water got low. And then, so Justin adjusted that's funny, Justin adjusted. He adjusted the pump, and now we have water flowing in. I need to dial it down even more, because that's quite a bit of water, actually. But while it was dried, I mowed this area. Oops, sorry, I'm trying to zoom out, and it didn't zoom out fast enough. I mowed this area, because that's where Claudette got stuck in the mud. And so now I was able to cut it back since the ground was dry. I was able to cut it back right up to the wire. But as we look in the field, I don't know if you can see, we still have, which I was thinking we didn't anymore. There's a spool. There's a spool still over there. We still have the 3-cow garage, which I've seen them use like once or twice at all. There's, oh, my hand's making it not focus right. There's the yoga spool there. There's the chicken tractor thing there. So, yeah. Yes, all the rats have left. And I think we may have had like 1 or 2 try to come back, like maybe they were out in the field and then they came back in. But they quickly found the poison and expired as well. And it doesn't have that decaying animal smell anymore, which is really nice. When you come out here in the morning, you don't want to smell that. Let's see. Let's go see the ducky poos. Oh, there's one in there. See, I always like to see in the morning. Now, they've seen me walking around, so they're not really just doing whatever. But sometimes I like to come down kind of quietly and just see what they're doing when they don't know someone's watching. No nibbles on the house in Texas yet. But we are having another open house this weekend. Yes, I saw that the babies are gaining weight. I wanted to go there so bad yesterday. Wednesday and Thursdays are my my heavier work days. Most of the time, if I have work, I can get it done pretty much whenever I need to get it done. But Wednesdays and Thursdays, I have multiple meetings that stack up back to back without any windows of time big enough to go anywhere or do anything. So yesterday was one of those days. No, Mark has not found a new job. He's still at Walmart. All right, ducky ducks. You ready for breakfast? Let's get your breakfast. Here we go. Oh, look. My scooper is in here. I wonder why. No, in Justin's defense, the goats always try to off themselves, and I'm pretty sure they try to take us with them. They get into stuff, they distract you, something else goes on. It's honestly completely understandable. It's very hard to put things back with the menagerie at the Antietam farm. Here, I mean, seriously, what's the noise? I'm feeding ducks and I hear ducks. So it's pretty easy to stay on track. Hi, guys. Good morning, George. Good morning, George. Oh, looking over here, panning over. Who's still in the house? It's Martha. Good morning, Martha. Oh, thank you for the stars. I didn't even see. Oh my goodness, they went by without me seeing. Thank you very much. Wow, thank you. Hey, Duck. Hi, Martha. Look, George sometimes will have a bite to eat and then be feeling romantic. So that might be going on behind closed doors. Yes, absolutely, Grace. She's not feeling good. She was sick a few days ago. She fasted. Oh, and she loves her food. Oh, I'm so sorry, Grace. Yeah, I go through that with one of mine. He likes food too, and he cannot have any change in diet. Oh, you know why? It's because Randy's feeling Randy, and he's now going to go, he's had his fill. Now he's going in the love shed. Oh, what is going on in there? I don't even want to know. What's going on? Oh, what's going on? Look at the males. They're so funny. All right. There's Sebastian. My straight-laced, uptight Sebastian. Yep. There he goes. He's such a beautiful duck. Sure wish he'd let me touch him. I can't hold him. I can't anything. He's so aloof. Yep. And there's Mandy and Sandy down there, and Randy and Sebastian just joined them. Oh, man. Grace, I'd love to know what your vet has said. I'm always, even though I have a lot of experience, I'm always learning, and different vets have different opinions. Now, look at this. Hello, ladies. Well, actually, one of those is rudderless. The one behind is rudderless. Hi. Some of them do. The weather's so nice that they sometimes they've been kind of they don't roost, but sleeping in the grass or the weeds, because now there's a jungle inside here. Things are growing. I mean, look at the tree. That's the tree that they planted. That one came back. What you doing? What are you doing? Where'd all your friends go? Oh, I know. You know what? I'm too close to the food. I should know better. Here, I'll walk away from the food. It's going to be hard to look into the sun. So if I come this way, all those little guys hiding will go more toward the water. The water. There they go. Yep, understandable. Yeah, I do the same thing with mine. Well, just like a human emergency, bleeding. What is it? Bleeding, breathing. There's a number of like things that are like kind of more of an emergency. The only thing I do differently though, maybe, is sometimes I go ahead and I make the appointment, and then if I don't need it, I cancel it. So that way, if I feel like they really need to be seen today, at least they have an appointment. And then they don't have to visit another vet because you need them to be seen right away, or you don't have to go to an ER because it became more urgent. So that would be my only tip. If you have a concern, make the appointment and then cancel it if you don't need it. Hey, guys. Yeah, what they're doing. Having breakfast. So cute. Yep. Oh gosh, I'm the same way. It's my animal. I'm not gonna, I mean, I get it. At least they get seen or treated, but I want to be there. I want to know what the test results were. I want you to explain to me what to be watching out for. I want to watch you examine him or her. I totally get it. All right. Oh, look. See? And then when if I'm in the duck area for very long, then Chuck comes along, usually. And he did today. Hi, Chuck. You're back. Did you come say hi to the ducks? Did you come to say hi to the ducks? You little, a big old sweet bowl. Now, don't go scratching the dirt. There. Don't go scratching the dirt in front of me. Look at him. He's huge. Look at that. Just so strong. Yep. Yeah, you just have to be aware. Sometimes they'll have like a 24-hour cancellation policy. You just have to be aware, or a day of cancellation policy. And then, I don't know, set a timer. And then make the call. Good, you're back. Yeah, so glad you're back. Very good. Yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna, I don't know if I can go in here. I lost signal. when I tried to go in last time. You know what? I can get the eggs later. Oh, but you can see what he does. He comes up to this window. Oh, okay. I hope I don't lose you. Oh, there go ducks. Sometimes I go here and Chuck! Chuck! Can you see him? He's looking for me. Chuck! Chuck! I'm in the pink shed. Chucky Boo! Well, come on. You're a smart cow. Bull. You're a smart bull. Anyway, it's actually, the temperature is really nice in here. And at the moment, it's not overly unpleasant in the odor department, which is kind of nice there. Well, I'm up to one. None there. Yesterday, they even laid some in the grass over here. So I'll be careful. See, I see chicken feather, chicken feather, chicken feather, chicken feather. Okay. Hi, honey. There's Mark. Wait, where is he? There he is. He just let me know he just got back. He went and got some gasoline so he can finish mowing the front. He's going to give it a go on Claudette, on the zero turn today. So we'll see how that goes. See, look at Uno. Yeah. I know, big guy's right here. Oh, sorry. There you go. All right, Chuck. Careful. Don't you knock that electric post out of the way. No. No. Thank you. Thank you. Beautiful. Now there's a picture, huh? With his horns up into the sky like that. Hi. Hi. The tree line was right at his ears. That's cute. Cute, cute. All right. I don't see any eggs in the grass. Chuck, he's like, where are you going? Well, it's time for Miss Lori to go back up toward the house. 1, 2, 3, 4. I wanted to show you Annabelle. Now, she's hard to tell unless she gets... Oh, here she is. Look at how much better... Now, she's still limping, but look how much better she's getting around. She's actually made incremental improvements in her mobility. Yep. Good girl. Good girl, Annabelle. We love you. You gonna jump? You gonna jump? Oh, she's just getting a drink. And we're in. Yes. Those flies. They're awful. There's these guys eating still. Well, Sarah, I mean, I try to be on my best behavior most of the time. But that's a very nice thing to say. I will just say thank you. I'm not, we all have our stuff. When I get tired, I kind of turn into a crybaby. It's really humiliating. But I do really enjoy all these animals very, very much. And that George, he's just so handsome. They all have their little personalities. So let's go see if we can maintain signal and make our way up to the fish. Give you guys a little slow walk through the property. Oh yeah, and I'll just take you through the door and show you some of the fruit of this garden that I was actually thinking I'd make over to my Mennonite neighbor and share, but they do, you know, they're like serious farmers, so I don't think they need anything I have to offer. But I'll offer anyway. They'll probably laugh. Here we come. Sorry, the screen is in, it's in total darkness. Yep, there we go. Not a new garden. I planted the garden that, do you mean a flower garden or a vegetable garden? No, I've not planted any of my plants yet. Hi guys. Hi guys. Now, honestly, I had never really been into fish very much. I vaguely remember like going to a hospital or a public place, maybe a restaurant, and seeing the koi and thinking they were pretty. But it's different than having them on your property. The closest mostly because maintaining a fish tank just always was something I was never interested in. It's just a lot of work. It smells bad. If you get it wrong, you could kill your fish. So it's not something I ever endeavored to do. But with these guys already here, I really enjoyed it. Oh, I know, they're really huge, which is why we've been going through the fish food is like almost gone. I'm hoping there's fish food in the boxes that some people have sent over at Antietam Farm. Look at that. Okay, so some of those fish look like they're the size of some of my zucchini. You'll see. And some of the smaller fish look like they're the size of some of the yellow squash. Oh yeah, they're coming up because they know when they see me. See, I on purpose didn't feed them this morning so I could feed them in front of you. And you could see, Mindy Lackey, hugs. Hugs back, girl. I'll show you. I'm getting down to the wire here. I mean, I'm not exaggerating. Let's see. Lauren was going to try to go through the boxes and see if there's any fish food there, but I didn't see anything that looked like the shape it would have fish food. Look at. Oh no! Oh no! So I give them 2 of that. There's one. And I kind of toss it like back into where the water is usually. Yep, like that. Just like that. And I let the water move it around. But that's all I've been giving them. And then if I sit here for 4 to 5 minutes, all the fish food should be gone. If they don't eat it all, then I'm giving them too much. And you could see, look at the rate that little dude was just eating. They'll like open their mouths and they'll eat like 5, 6, 7 of them in one bite or more. There's some more eating right there. Zoom There we go. Hi guys. There's some over here. So I kind of think I'm feeding them about the right amount. Yep. So it's been what, a minute and a half, 2 minutes? And look, there's just a couple left over there. There's a few more left over here. That guy's passing. But I usually walk away and then in the next few minutes it's gone. Yep, they're still eating it. That guy's over there in the mint, trying to find it in the mint. There. Well, they may not be coming to this corner because I'm standing at that corner. I always try to give the animals their space, even the fish. Yeah, see, look, I left the corner and now they're over there. Now they're like, okay, she left. It's safe to go eat now. Yep. I don't know if they eat the plants too. You can see how the water level is low. I was afraid that maybe the old well, the water level had gone down, but it was just the pump. Oh, then the air conditioning scared them away. Maybe they'll come back. Here they come. So cute. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, that'd be nice. It'd be one less thing for... You guys see how busy Jay and Lauren are, and I hate bugging them. So I'll send them a text or something, and then I kind of just don't repeat it a lot until the last minute. And yesterday and today I felt like I needed to repeat myself. So I asked Lauren, and she said she'd look in the boxes, but I didn't want to push it. But I was at the farm as those boxes arrived, and I didn't see anything that looked like it was a size that the fish food comes in. Yeah. I know. They will eat plants and roots. Okay. What blows me away is they were not fed in the winter, that they hibernated down in the low part of the water the whole winter. I can't, it's hard to understand for me how a living thing can go on that long without, there, oh, you're good, we're back. So, I'm gonna take you inside and show you some veggies. So this is the front lawn that is the last to get mowed. It probably didn't look that bad on camera. But you can see some of those grass blades are pretty tall. Well, weeds. No. Lauren, I don't want to stress you guys out. Or Jay, I don't want to stress you guys out. You have so much on your plate. I was just hoping some would be in the stack. But yeah. It's just pretty peaceful here. Pretty peaceful. All right, let's go inside and look at the garden hose is all pulled up because we're getting ready to mow the front. And remember the sound of these doors? Oh, what's different is our doors bark a lot. Theirs didn't bark a lot. Ready? Here we go. Look at this. It's Jay. Hi, Jay. So we have some more normal size zucchini right there. And then we've got 2 Whoppers. There was a third one, but we cut into into it, so half's in the fridge. Virginia, the cows are great. I did set up live rewind, so we've seen the cows a couple times actually. And then look at these guys. They're a little wartier than I expected. But, all right. And so that's a duck egg. So that's not a good idea. All right, here. This will give you an idea. This is like a hose valve thing. Look at the size, how big they are compared to that thing. And then this guy. Look at this whopper. Like, he's just huge. That's the size Lauren gave you. Okay, good. Yeah, it was still really, really good. Enjoyed it a lot, actually. All right, so let's see Mr. Checkers. Checkers. Hey, Check. You gonna look up? So this is my little guy that if he has anything besides his regular diet, he gets sick. What are you doing, Checkers? Oh, I know. I love zucchini bread too, and zucchini muffins, all that. Nancy, I'll take your recipe. I've probably made it before, but just with some random recipe. I'd love to take a recipe that someone recommends. Checkers, are you going to come say hi? Come here. Come say hi. There's my little buddy with his cataract. Little guy. He's such a sweetie. He's super, super needy. Emotionally needy. Aren't you, Checkers? Yeah. Good boy. Oh, see, now that he knows I'm here, he's going to try to jump on me. All right, so we'll go ahead and head back out, and I will sign off and wish you guys a great rest of your day. I've got some... How old is he? Checkers is 14. 14, yeah, and his hearing's mostly gone. The vet said he was blind, but I think he has very limited vision. I think he sees light and shadow, because he rarely bumps into anything. And even in a new environment, you can shred the zucchini and freeze it in portions for bread and muffins. That's the answer I was looking for. Thank you. Yep. So, oh look. All right, we'll do one more zoom in on the cow field before I sign off. If I can get my zoom on. There. There we go. There's Cinco hanging out with Chuck. Uno's just behind the Steinmetz family farm garden sign. He'll be up. You see him right there? There's a nice shot, huh? Yep, there's a familiar view. So pretty. So you guys may want to screenshot that for your memory book to have. Yeah. How nice. I'll tell you the other thing that's really nice is that Cinco does seem to be on his own more. He's not always connected at the hip to Uno, which is lovely. They're back, but they're not bad. I'm just surprised they're back at all, because like I said, it's been less than 48 hours. And Jay got, well, you could tell him, Jay, you've got Chuck good right in the shoulder. But those stinkers, oops, sorry, I'm like tripping. Those stinker flies got him anyway. Yay, now they're all three in the shot. Okay. Well, this seems like a good time to sign off, guys. Let's do this, maybe. Good. All right, I'll take those off so you can see me. Anyway, hope you all have a great day. Thanks for watching, and go on live replay and enjoy more of the Steinmetz family farm animals at the Lake Road Farm. Bye.